I will speak about the limitations of the criminal liability of constitutional state bodies as a deficit in the rule of law. The example of Poland. Poland is very specific like testing ground after 2023 when we are talking about the crisis of rule of law. I would like to show you how the authorities, the constitutional bodies in Poland after December 2023 blocked the possibility to start the investigation against the main constitutional bodies because of actions which are against the law in Poland. Paweł, may I ask you to push the slide? Yeah. The first thing, if we are talking about the situation in Poland, we need to mention the intellectual foundations of the system, which was called by the Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk in September 2024, the militant democracy. So the specific situation and the specific system in our country that the authorities and the government is not going to make all actions within and on the basis of the legal system. According to the Article 7 of our Constitution, we have the legalism principle in the Constitution, but actually Mr. Prime Minister openly said that we are not going to make all actions in the on the basis of legal system, because we have the very special moment. We are not. We have some acts and that we cannot change because of the president of the republic. So the government is going to make all actions against the law. And if we are talking about the foundations, the intellectual foundations, we need to mention about the very important book which was published in Germany in the end of 2023, Transition to O, the Re-establishing Constitutional Democracy in EU Member States. One of the editor of this book was Mr. Adam Bodnar, former ombudsman and the first Minister of Justice in the Donald Tusk government. Why this book is so important? When we are looking the articles and the statements of the lawyers who supported the new government, openly supported the new government, they mentioned some things that they're very important. Can I get Paweł? Could you press the button? Thank you. This is the part of the article of Mr. Mirosław Wyrzykowski. He was the former judge of the Constitutional Court and the teacher of Mr. Adam Bodnar, so the first Minister of Justice in the government of Poland. And I would like to read the last lines of the articles, which was called the constitutional trap. An extraordinary situation requires extraordinary measures, in full knowledge that they will be precedent-setting and will be associated with high costs in all dimensions. It should be recognized that we are dealing with an extraordinary, unconstitutional state, and an extraordinary state requires extraordinary measures. The higher loyalty to the Constitution is an argument that legitimizes extraordinary measures, including when their legality may be in dispute. This dispute will continue uninterrupted, and it will take place within the framework set by the dogma of the various legal disciplines. The end result, however, will be, this is very important, will be the creation of the new dogmatics, part of which will be the assumption that one must choose between lesser and greater evils. There are no free lunches. This is especially true when the ghost of authoritarian state stands at the door of your home. It means that, according to the Professor Wyrzykowski, who is one of the very famous lawyer in Poland, Poland in 2023 is a very specific situation. We're living in unconstitutional state, so there is a special role and special situation when lawyers should create a new doctrine to legitimize the acts of the new government, which will be against the constitution and against the law. Pavel, could you press the next button, please? Thank you very much. The another article was written by the Mr. Adam Bodnar. So, as I mentioned to you, the first Minister of Justice in Poland from December 2023. And he, in this article, Mr. Bodnar presented his opinion about how to change the judiciary system in Poland to reestablish the situation since 2015. And he said something very important. The changes must concern the key organs of the judiciary, especially of National Council of the Judiciary and the system of common courts. They must also include the vetting process of judges. This is necessary due to the requirements of EU law and the case law of the European Court of Human Rights. So, as you see, Mr. Bodnar claims that our constitution is not enough for all changes. We need to support the European Union law, and we need to get the European Court of Human Rights judgments to, let's say, to support all actions by the court. Another thing, but transitional justice mechanism will also be important. Look at this part, transitional justice. So, according to Mr. Bodnar, the first Minister of Justice, in Poland there will be period of transitional justice with some very specific rules. The special and Mr. Bodnar claims without them. So the mechanism of transitional justice, confidence in judiciary will not be restored and acts committed against the constitutional system will not be held to account. It means that, according to Mr. Bodnar, the government should use all mechanisms or all extraordinary measures to re-establish the constitution, to re-establish the order that will be good for the government. May I ask you to push the button, please, Pavel? Thank you. Dr. Ocieczek mentioned about the situation in the public prosecutor office, and because in December 2023 the national prosecutor was Mr. Dariusz Barski, Dariusz Barski, who was appointed by the former Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki on this special position. So the main prosecutor was Mr. Barski. When the new government wanted to change the head of the prosecutor office, he needs to get the positive opinion from the positive consent from the president of the republic, according to our law. But the government, Mr. Bodnar, you can see this guy with glasses, who was the Minister of Justice at the Prosecutor General. He decided to use some trick. 12th of January 2024, Mr. Bodnar came to Dariusz Barski, so the head of the prosecutor office, the national prosecutor, and asked him to appoint the prosecutor Jacek Bilewicz. You can see this guy on the left-hand side, to promote him as a prosecutor in the National Prosecutor Office. Mr. Barski decided to do this and signed the paper to promote, to start the promotion of Mr. Jacek Bilewicz. And after 2 hours, the Minister of Justice gave him the paper that he is not the prosecutor, national prosecutor, because he was like the decision of his appointment from 2022 is invalid. According to Mr. Bodnar, Barski's reinstatement to service in 2022 was invalid. So it means that he was not the prosecutor national from the very beginning. Of course, when we are lawyers, but we are the reasonable human beings as well. So if Mr. Barski was not the national prosecutor, he cannot, of course, appoint Mr. Bilewicz on your left-hand side for the prosecutor in the National Prosecutor Office. But according to our Minister of Justice, Mr. Bodnar, the situation was not so obvious. In the same day, after a few hours, the Prime Minister decided to entrust the duties of the national prosecutor to Jacek Bilewicz, so this guy on the left, your side, because the former, according to the government, the former national prosecutor was not the prosecutor national because he was not appointed in valid position. Of course, there was no possibility even to file the complaint against this decision, because it was not even the administrative decision. It was not the constitutional act. It was just the paper and the statement of the Minister of Justice. The same day, the vice prosecutor, the deputies in the prosecutor office, so all of them decided to file the report of the possibility of crime, and the prosecutor office immediately in the regional prosecutor office in Warsaw decided to start crime investigation, because the Prime Minister, Mr. Jacek Bilewicz, and Adam Bodnar, so the Minister of Justice, probably committed the crime to take over the prosecutor office by the government. Pavel, could you push the button, please? I presented to you the Article 231 of the Criminal Code, so the first and obvious qualification of the new investigation, which stated that the public official who, by exceeding their authorities or failing to fulfill their duties, act to the determinant of the public or private interest shall be liable to imprisonment for up to 3 years. But we had more serious situation, because according to paragraph 2 of this article, if the offender commits the act referred to the paragraph 1 for the purpose of obtaining financial or personal gain, the qualification and the imprisonment is longer, up to 10 years. So the regional prosecutor office started the investigation. There was of course, a huge debate, according to many lawyers. That was that was the crime. But what happened next? Could you push the next slide, please? Thank you. Look at the official statement made by the huge association of the prosecutors. These prosecutors are openly support the new government of Donald Tusk, the Lex Super Omnia Association. This is the statement from 14th of January 2024. So 2 days after this, when the government took over the prosecutor office. And there was an official statement published on the website, the long statement. When I would like to read you the part of that. So this is the official statement of the organization of prosecutors in Poland, one of a few organizations. The Lex Super Omnia Association of Prosecutors welcomed with great satisfaction the appointment of Mr. Jacek Bilewicz as acting national prosecutor. Of course, I don't need to mention that Mr. Jacek Bilewicz was the member of this association. The Prosecutor General was obliged to take steps to ensure that the Public Prosecutor's Office operated in accordance with the applicable laws. In view of the situation that has arisen, the doubts and allegations raised regarding the actions of Prosecutor General Adam Bodnar are incomprehensible. So look at the very strict statement, which the Prosecutor Association said there is no crime. We cannot take account even possible that Mr. Adam Bodnar commit any crime. Unfortunately, in recent days, we have witnessed numerous media spectacles staged by politicians of the United Right. United Right is the member of the coalition of the party in Poland. So this is actually the political statement. Journalists sympathetic to them, judges and prosecutors, the beneficiaries of so-called the good change. The change in the post of national prosecutors is part of the process of restoring the rule of law in Poland. We warmly welcome the actions of the Prosecutor General Adam Bodnar. We warmly welcome Mr. Jacek Bilewicz to the post of acting national prosecutors. In these difficult times for us all, he deserves of our special support as assistance. Let us support him particularly strongly in his efforts, believing that his marks the beginning of the process of building a new independent prosecutor service in a democratic state governed by the rule of law. So, according to this association, there is no crime. Of course, there is the takeover of the prosecutor office is it's very good move. Of course, they declared the loyalty to the Minister of Justice in the government of Donald Tusk. And what happened next? In February 2024, so just after they decided to take over the prosecutor office, the head of the prosecutor office and all of chief of the regional prosecutors were changed. Especially, they changed the head of the chief of the Department of Internal Affairs in the prosecutor office. So the special department in the state prosecutor office, which start and proceed the investigation against prosecutors and against judges and so on. So very important department, the prosecutor. They took over the head and put Mr. Dariusz Makowski, the prosecutor. Of course, he's the member of this association, Lex Super Omnia. What happened next? The investigation, which was started in the regional prosecutor office in Warsaw, was transferred to this department of the Interior Affairs. So it means that the case was took from the prosecutor who started the investigation and sent to the department with the boss, with the head from the Lex Super Omnia. In the same time, please, Pavel, push the button. Thank you very much. You can see this picture, Mr. Adam Bodnar on the right side, the Minister of Justice and Prosecutor General, and on the left side, this is Mr. Krystian Markiewicz, the judge and the president of the biggest Polish Association of Judges, Justitia. On the right side, you have that was one of the first meeting of the new Minister of Justice, Mr. Adam Bodnar, and it was 18th of December 2023, when the president of this the big association of judges, declared the supportance for Mr. Adam Bodnar as the minister in all changes in Poland after 2023. So imagine the situation: the judge in Poland, who is the president of the Association of Judges, openly support the minister who is the politician. Then please, Pavel, could you push? Okay, you have you can see this in this slide again, an official statement of the Justitia Judges Association from 12th January 2024. So it means that the same day when the prosecutor was and Mr. Bodnar took over the prosecutor office without consent from the president. So with the violation of Article 12 of the Act from 28th of January 2016, the Justitia Association declared, "We are glad that the decision has been taken. As for Mr. Jacek Bilewicz, I can sorry, this is the part of the Mr. Markiewicz, so the president of the association. I am glad that this decision has been taken. As for Mr. Jacek Bilewicz, I can only speak of him in the highest terms. A man who had the courage, together with many outstanding prosecutors, to establish Lex Super Omnia, a very brave and wise association of prosecutors. They have paid a huge price for this in recent years. They know what it means for the prosecution service to be politicized. I know that the prosecutor will do everything in his power. He is a wise and noble man, not only to restore the prosecutor service to its proper or rather former course, but I also know that the Lex Super Omnia has prepared a comprehensive draft of legislation on the prosecutor service and that they will do everything to implement this program, including separating the role of Minister of Justice from that of the Prosecutor General. As of today, Dariusz Barski is no longer serving as national prosecutor. It means that in this official statement of the Association of Judges in Poland, which openly supported Mr. Adam Bodnar, there is no crime. Actually, there is no problem in this situation, and this association declared in behalf of their members, so another judges, that Mr. Barski is no longer serving as national prosecutor. Why is it so important? Of course, Pavel, could you press the button, please? Thank you. You can see two decision of on the left of your left side. There is the order of so the decision of the prosecutor office, the Department of Interior Affairs of the prosecutor office from 29th of July 2024 of dismissed the criminal proceeding concerning taking over the prosecutor office by Mr. Adam Bodnar, Jacek Bilewicz, and other members, because there is no crime. This decision was made in, as I mentioned to you, the department with the whose chief was from Lex Super Omnia organization, and another, of course, me as the representative with the as an attorney of Mr. Dariusz Barski, and Dariusz Barski decided to make complaint against this decision, and the judge who openly supported the Justitia Association, and the Justitia Association decided to support her, decided to uphold this decision. So according to representatives of these two organizations, like Super Omnia Prosecutor Association and Justitia Judges Association of Judges, there was no crime, and you have two decisions which were made in this specific situation. In Poland, you need to understand, after 2023, we had judges from Justitia Association are going to promote. They are promoted by the Minister of Justice to get a higher level of the judicial system, and it is no secret actually that the prosecutors from Lex Super Omnia Association are promoted and took the most important positions in the prosecutor office to take over on this political decision made by the government. So even if the government make something against law, there is almost no chance to start the criminal investigation against them. So thank you for your that you're here, and thank you for hearing my presentation, and I hope that you will have some questions. So thanks.